Okay, be funny.
Today we're going to be joined by my housemate Charlie. Not that Charlie, this Charlie. So here's a fun fact. My last video's got about 13 hours worth of viewing time. That's a long time to be doing anything. I think it's important that I do say a big thank you to everyone that spoke to me, in person and on Facebook and on YouTube, just for being really nice and welcoming back. It's made me feel really comfortable with myself and make me think that I made the right decision in coming back. I've had a couple of things happen to this week which I want to talk about, which we're going to kick off with some anecdotes. So I was on campus the other day, locking my bike up, head down, doing my business, and there was a guy in front of me, an Asian guy, this bit is important to the story, and he was walking past, and as I had finished locking my bike up, I got up to move around, came in and walked straight into him, and I kind of looked at him because I was bewildered and baffled, and he started just apologising profusely and just being really apologetic. And I'm actually really proud of this man because he's come from a culture which is not English culture and really appreciated that whatever happens, you're sorry all the time. So what kind of sparked the idea for this video was at an event with someone. It feels really weird because normally if I tell this story to someone I'd just tell them who I was with and where I was. But this isn't really a conversation between someone, it's a conversation that I'm having with you but can be viewed by anyone. I don't really like that, it's a bit weird. So there I was in this place with this person who was a female, and while interacting with this female in this place at this event, I couldn't help but notice how just lovely she was. There comes a fine art in my head between maintaining the situation in which I currently exist and furthering the processes going on in my head. And in this instance, that tended towards making small talk about food and planning the colours and scheme to my wedding with this girl. Double barrelling our surnames, that definitely featured. And I started planning and reminiscing about memories that I was like, oh, that would be a good thing to do together, you know, just going to the fun fair. I was talking about my tendency to just kind of go off the handlebars and just be really, really egotistical when I'm talking to girls with someone I work with called Jack. Jack seems to have the exact opposite. I was talking to him and he was like, oh, when I'm talking to girls, I'm like, I wonder what would happen if the sun and the moon fell into each other. Or I wonder who would win in a fight between Batman and the Terminator. I don't have that, Jack. When I'm talking to someone, that's it. Like, I'm literally planning my life stage by stage, by child, by pet, just in my head. And I've spoken to this girl for probably cumulatively about 30 or 40 minutes. And that kind of led me to think about the ideals and sort of the images we create of people in our head before we even sort of talk to them and gain our own real opinion. There's this one girl at another event that I attend, and she looks like a perfect cross between two people I had the biggest crush on in college. I've kind of built her up to be this most amazing, glorious human being, and I've never even spoken to her. I was speaking to my friend who is quite close to her, and she was, oh no, go speak to her, go, you know, break the ice. And she's not going to live up to the expectations I have of her. This woman is basically Shrek 2 to me. And it might seem like from this video and the last video that I'm absolutely 100% obsessed with girls and talking to girls and girls. But I'm not, and this is probably not showing that in the greatest light. My final thought for the day is probably directed towards my bladder. Bladder, I speak directly now to you. Why, bladder, must you wait every night until I'm in bed and the lights are off before you tell me you're empty? Full. I meant full. Just tell me you're empty. I'm empty.
No further action required on your part. You may rest now.
Yeah, thank you, man. Fortunately, my housemates are funny for me, and that will do everything, isn't it? Goodness.
That will do everything, isn't it? Yeah, no, that will do everything, isn't it?
It's just the guy in front of the camera that doesn't like the fact that he lives with two very talented and funny and sexually available housemates.
Surprise! I'm homosexual. I'm not homosexual.
Great.
So the
I only watch
this is like vlogging through treacle.